Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters worldwide, welcome back to Sensational Singles. Yeah, brought to you by the Crown Cast Network in association with 5 Royals ENT. I am your host, the Lord Nelson, that is, the big guy with the big show, and you shall be entertained. If you're ready to be time machined, it's about to happen right now. Let's go. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and music lovers worldwide, welcome back to the next edition of Sensational Singles. Yes, indeed. I'm your humble host, the Lord Nelson, that is. And of course, this is brought to you by the Crown Cast Network in association with 5 Royals ENT. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we take a look at a song that was far more than a hit, right? It was a global movement, a song that united some of the greatest voices ever assembled, not for chart positions or awards, but for humanity. Yeah. Today's sensational single is, as you see behind me, We Are the World. Yeah, baby. Now, when people talk about music changing the world, this is one of the very few songs that actually did. Released on March 7th, 1985, We Are the World was performed by the supergroup USA for Africa and written by two of the greatest songwriters of all time, Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. Yeah. The project was the brainchild of entertainer and activist Harry Belafonte, who wanted to raise money to combat the devastating famine in Ethiopia. Now, producer Quincy Jones took on the monumental task of gathering some of the biggest names in music into one studio. And legend has it that a sign was posted at the entrance that read, "Check your ego at the door." And that's exactly what every one of them did. Now, recorded in one extraordinary night following the 1985 American Music Awards, the studio was filled with legends. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Tina Turner, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Diana Ross, Kenny Rogers, Cyndi Lauper, Billy Joel, Willie Nelson, my cousin, yeah, Al Jarreau, Dionne Warwick, Huey Lewis, Paul Simon, James Ingram, Steve Perry, Smokey Robinson, Bob Geldof, and so many more that filled it out, man. Yo, man, just imagine the energy that was in that room, yo. The greatest voices of their generation standing shoulder to shoulder, but not as competitors, but as human beings with a shared purpose. And you know that music doesn't often give us moments like that. The song itself is simple, yet profound. Yeah, it doesn't rely on complex lyrics or elaborate metaphors. Instead, it speaks directly to our hearts. Yeah, we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, man. Come on, man. I know you sang the rest of it. Those words remind us that change doesn't come from someone else. It comes from us doing what we need to do. And musically, the record is a record that's built on emotion. It opens gently, allowing each vocalist to bring their own personality to the song before building into one of the most powerful choruses ever recorded. That's real talk, man. Each solo is distinct. And if you know the song, you know each one that came up, man, was just, they did their thing. It was just love, man. Bruce Springsteen brings that grit, right? Stevie Wonder brought the soul, and Ray Charles, he brought that gospel magic. And then Bob Dylan, he delivered his iconic, unmistakable style, right? And when everyone comes together for the final chorus, it feels like a song and more like a worldwide prayer, right? Commercial success was immediate with this song. We Are the World quickly became one of the fastest selling singles in history, reaching number one in multiple countries and selling more than 20 million copies worldwide. It also won 4 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year and Record of the Year. But its true legacy isn't measured in sales. It's measured in lives. Yeah. The record raised tens of millions of dollars for famine relief and inspired people across the globe to believe that music could be a force for compassion, unity, and action. As I always say, and so many people say, music is universal, man. Yo, it also inspired other charity recordings around the world, proving that when artists put aside their differences, they can create something that resonates far beyond the studio. And 40 years later, We Are the World still feels relevant. In a world that often seems divided, and you know I'm telling the truth, right? The song continues to remind us that kindness isn't a weakness, not at all. Compassion isn't outdated, and unity isn't impossible. That is the power of a sensational single. It isn't just about the notes. It isn't just about the lyrics. It's about the impact. Yeah. And very few songs have left a footprint on history as large as We Are the World. It stands as a reminder that music has the unique ability to cross borders, break down barriers, and speak a language that every heart can understand. That's why We Are the World isn't just a great song, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, in my opinion, it is one of the most important recordings ever made. Real talk. And as always, I thank you guys for taking the time to spend some time. And until next time, please remember, music, no matter the genre, is the greatest high in time machine we know, right? Keep getting lifted on music, please. I am the Lord, Nelson that is, and this is Sensational Singles. Until next time, you guys be good. Peace. Woo, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters worldwide, thank you so much for tuning into Sensational Singles. Yeah. And yo, every Monday and Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, you'll have a new amazing sensational single that is going to time machine you and make you feel so good. I am the Lord, Nelson that is, and I thank you so much, so very much for being a part of this. And remember, this is brought to you by the Crowncast Network in association with 5 Royals ENT. Once again, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Peace. Woo! Yeah.